Going live. We're live. Patrick. Hey, Patrick, get in here. Patrick, get in here. Come on the podcast.
I literally just found out who the hell the nomination was. What the fuck happened?
Hi.
Oh, that's your brother?
What the fuck happened, actually? Yeah.
Hey, what's up? See, your brother loves the Fartcast. See, even you see, your brother's never made an appearance on the podcast, but the Fartcast he comes on. I told you.
He has made appearances on the podcast. He did do research.
No. See, but he was forced to. This time he wanted to. There's a difference. He was forced to be on the podcast.
That is so not true.
I always get bored all the time.
Can you tell Ma you don't like the Mawcast and that the Fartcast is better?
No, stop it.
Why not?
I'm gonna kick you off.
It's the greatest show of all time. Look at the ratings.
The ratings are shit. There's 0 people watching. A grand total is 0 people.
We got an all-star cast. Because I literally just saw who the nominations were in the Discord. Really a few seconds because I saw your link came up and then I went to click and then I clicked on the Discord and I was like, what the fuck? And that's how I saw the nominations because I didn't know who it was.
Yep. Those are the nominations.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all be watching the live feeds, I really don't as much. I thought the 3 of those people were in an alliance. I thought Rachel was in an alliance with the other 2 girls.
Not anymore. Mickey said something about Rachel's family. She said she wanted to embarrass Rachel in front of Brendan and her children. And then she made like a grilled cheese for everybody except for Rachel.
Wait, you said Mickey did this?
Yes, Mickey.
Oh, okay. Wait, the same girl who pretty much, because I haven't watched the show in a while, so my memory's kind of going to shit here. Mickey, the same girl who said Riley looks like Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Is anybody shocked by this? The girl's an idiot.
I was a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm saying, why did she turn on Rachel? I don't get it. Because where did the turn happen? Because I remember the 2 of them was in an alliance with what's his name? The guy I can't fucking stand.
Riley?
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah. So what the fuck? Like, where did the breakup happen? Was it the Jimmy thing that caused it?
Podcast?
Well, I mean, it started when Mickey stole the HOH, and then she started like talking shit about everybody. Oh fuck, in the house.
But why would she do that? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I really don't.
How the fuck these people get casted? Like, this cast is so bad. I might have to root for Rachel for crying out loud, and I've wanted Rachel gone from day 1.
Yeah,
that's how bad this cast is.
I'm only rooting for like Will and like maybe 1 or 2 others, but then like I don't know. Every time I start to root for somebody, they do something like so stupid, and I'm like, why are you doing this to me? The only one who hasn't pissed me off like even once this entire season is Will. Everyone else at one point or another has upset me in some way or another.
Does Will do anything? Because I never hear about him doing anything strategy-wise, or is he just laying back for now?
I mean, he's in alliances. He's in like a good spot. He just doesn't really need to be making waves right now.
Oh, okay. That'll probably be me if I was on the show. I'll be honest. I'd be the most boring fucking house guest you see the first couple weeks. I wouldn't do shit. I would just focus on relationships the first couple weeks.
Yeah, he's in a good spot.
Okay. Is there anybody who wants him gone?
Not really. Not that I can think of.
All right, so I'm curious. You said Mickey started talking shit about everyone, so that's why she pissed off Rachel. All right.
Yeah, she did.
Which part of me actually liked the fact that she wanted to annoy Rachel, But the thing is, you don't say the quiet part out loud. That's the issue I have. You don't say it out loud. Because again, I despise Rachel. So I'm all for embarrassing Rachel every chance you get. I'm all for pissing her off. But I'm not
Yeah.
going to tell you I'm going to piss you off, though. That's a stupid
Yeah.
move. I'm not going to tell you that shit. That's like a girl on Survivor one time. I was watching Survivor one season. And you had this lady named Lauren. I remember her name was. Her own
Was this
daughter
Edge of
voted her.
Extinction?
Huh?
Was this Edge of Extinction? What season was this?
I actually don't remember the season. I just remember the woman Lauren was on it, and it was. I don't think it was a season where her daughter voted her out, because her daughter voted her off once.
Oh, Sierra? Sierra's mom?
Yeah, yeah, Sierra's
Oh.
mom. Yeah, Sierra's mom's name is Lauren. I think it's Lauren was her name. And I don't think it was a season her daughter was on. And there was a girl that came up to her that was like, I used to dislike you, but now I do. I used to hate you, but now I do. Or I used to thought you was this, but now I don't think so anymore. Why would I tell somebody that? She literally
Oh my
was like,
God.
she literally was like, what? She literally was like, looked at her like, okay. And then when she was gone, she told the cameras like, she's done.
This
Helicopter.
is reminding me of when like Eva from last season was like telling literally like everybody, she was telling Mary, listen, I love you, but I'm going to vote you out. And I'm like, why are you telling somebody straight to their face that you're going to vote them out? Like,
It's like the saying. It's like my mom tells me. She's like, look, you got to kiss ass before you kick it down. It's like, you can't be kicking it down and then want to puck her up.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be friends with these people. You gotta pretend to like them. Like I don't get, what is Mickey doing? I thought y'all said she was some great strategic player. That's what y'all was telling me. That's all I was hearing.
She was until it all changed the week she stole the HOH.
Oh, then she got basically, see, some people get drunk with power. Some people cannot. Some people, when they get power exposes a lot of people.
Yeah.
You want to know the real person? Either A, give them power, B, get them drunk, or C, make them angry. Those three people, you will always tell you who they really are. Drunk people, freaking angry people, and somebody who gets power.
I mean, for some people, it's all three.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's like those three people will always tell you the truth. You'll always know the real person. If once a person gets power, if they still act the same way, then that was them the whole time, obviously. But you see people you see some people when they get power, it's like all of a sudden they start acting differently. They're like, you know, they maybe get a new job or whatever the case is, and they feel they're better than you. When before, when they were making less money, they needed you for something, they act differently.
People don't change when they're drunk. They just show their real selves.
Yeah, that's why I always said, they always, you know, people say, oh, alcohol changes you. No, it doesn't. Money doesn't change you either. It just exposes you.
It just takes your filter away.
Yeah. Because when you're broke or whatever, you can't act a certain way. When you have no power, you can't act a certain way. You don't have the power to do so because people can then check you now. But if you have power, all of a sudden you're the boss. What are you gonna tell your boss? You can't tell your boss shit. So it's like she basically got God. So all right. So that explains Mickey. What happened with Morgan now? Why does she turn on Morgan?
Morgan's a fucking motor mouth.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is she the one that did she like Zach? Y'all was saying in the Discord.
What?
Isn't she the one that liked Zach or had a crush on Zach?
Yeah. And then she voted Zach out.
No shit. And I had hopes for her because she was a gamer, so I was like, "Fuck yes, they pick a gamer." Because I like video games, so which I'm currently playing one. But
yeah,
so I was hoping, you know, I was hoping she would do well because she's a gamer, and I'm a video game person too. So
I was hoping most of this cast would do well, you know, but then at one point or another, they all do something that disappoints me.
Yeah, it's like Jimmy. Jimmy was like the first for me. Because as soon as Jimmy in the first episode, I was loving Jimmy. If you remember, I was like, "Yo, I love this guy." because he said he wanted Rachel gone. Then all of a sudden, this guy just changed. That next episode hit, and it was like Rachel's his BFF now. I remember Evil Dick was like, I'm not the biggest Evil Dick fan, but he was like, the DR got to him clearly. He's like, he knows for a fact the DR got to him.
Yeah. I love how Evil Dick, like, we're always coming back to Evil Dick on these things. Like, every single week, we're always talking about Evil Dick.
Yes. Hey, man, he's the president of the
mascot of the forecast.
Yeah, he's the mascot.
Of course he is.
And he was like, he immediately said DR got to him because he knows how the DR works. So he's like, they got to him.
Yeah.
So, so you said Morgan's been a chattermouth. What exactly did she say about Rachel to piss Rachel off, though? Did she say anything about Rachel in particular, or is it just that she's a chatterbox and Rachel don't trust her?
I forgot. I had to look through all of Tasha's. See, Tasha's been posting all of these links in the Discord, and like after a while, I kind of just like tune them out as just like another thing she posts. So I'd have to go back and read them. But I'll go back. Let me go back and read them.
So I'm curious, what about Vince then? Do you know why Vince is up? Because I see Vince is the third nominee.
Oh, Vince. I don't know what he did to Rachel specifically, but he's the house. Everybody knows that Vince is just kind of playing all sides and it's not to be, just a general shady guy.
Wait, something I just realized. This is the first week that neither Kelly or Keanu is up to the fucking block. Holy shit. This is a freaking miracle. I never thought we would see this week.
Yeah, but I kind of do want to see Keanu on the block. You know, I kind of want him gone.
I can't stand him, but I'm like, I'm just happy
I get that.
People. It's like, that's the only positive. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I did want a nom change. It's just the fact that I still also want Keanu to be gone because I can't stand fucking like Comp Beast, and like Keanu has like no read on the game.
I can't stand him either.
Okay, I'm glad you're with me because you are like one of the only very few people who actually get me. Because when I go on like Reddit, YouTube, like anywhere I go, it's just everybody is praising him, and I'm like, I still don't see what is like so great about him.
The only reason I could think of that people might like him is the fact that do you think people like him because of the cast is so bad that this guy is such a nut that he's entertaining people because he's such a nut job? And that he's such a loose cannon and the cast is so bad that they're just like, it's kind of like a Tucker thing from last year where the cast was so bad, but they liked Tucker because he was just a loose cannon. Not to a Keanu level, but he was still... He provided some entertainment for otherwise boring cast last year.
I liked Tucker because he was like, Keanu doesn't bring what Tucker brings. I mean, like Tucker or not, he was a lot more entertaining than Keanu is.
No. He was different than... No, what I'm saying is the only reason why I compared it to is because normally a person like a Tucker doesn't win America's Favorite Player if you believe Big Brother's poll, which I don't believe their polls for shit. I think most of them are rigged. But I think the cast last year, I could see it being believable because the cast last year was terrible. And normally pre-jury members normally are not remembered. But he was remembered for the simple fact this cast was boring. That's why I'm saying with Keanu, I could see it being the same scenario. Is that even though I personally don't like him, I'm with you. I think he's an idiot. But the only reason why I want him to stay somewhat longer, I don't want him to win. But the only reason why I want him to stay longer is he'll provide some entertainment. Something. Because this cast sucks. I don't know how you feel about this cast. I personally think the cast sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does suck.
There's like nobody to root for other than what? A Will? Other than Uncle Will, honestly. Who am I supposed to like?
I like Will.
No, that's why I said other than Will, who am I supposed to like? Who am I supposed to root for?
I really don't know. People are saying that Keanu is like some sort of underdog because he keeps going on the block, and they're like keep comparing him to Taylor Hale, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, please.
When it comes to Taylor, I was never a fan of, but it's like he's somewhat of an underdog only because he keeps getting picked on. He keeps getting put up every week, but at the same time, he's kind of causing himself to be. So you really can't call him an underdog because he's causing himself to be put up a lot of times. He doesn't shut up. Even though I will say when he pissed off Rachel that one time when Rachel got pissed off at him bringing up the comment about her, about the highlights he's seen or whatever, and she got pissed off or whatever, I didn't blame him for that one. But all the other times he's done some dumb shit. Other than that situation where they were outside and he said he didn't see her season, he just saw the highlights of it. Yes. And she got pissed off at him. I didn't think he did anything wrong in that situation. Because there was no highlights if you saw of her that season. There was no positive things. So her saying you didn't name a positive thing is ridiculous because what positive was there on that season for? There was none.
Honestly though, like Rachel, like people are liking Rachel and I'm like, I've been a mixed bag on her, but like mostly I hate the fact that she puts herself on like the pedestal with like Dan Giesling and Dr. Will, and like I'm like, you're not.
Wait, she's not no doctor. I'm sorry, she is not Dr. Will. She's not. Put it this way, she's not even Derek, and I can't stand Derek. She's not him either. She's not even Xavier. I think those are probably your 4 best players of all times. She's not a Danielle Reyes, even though Danielle Reyes never won. I would put Danielle Reyes in front of her. Those are 5 people right there. I would put in front of Rachel. It's not even close. She's not in the same league as those 5 people. Like she's not. I'm sorry. Her putting herself in the Dan category. I'm sorry. Dan never played with personal feelings. Will never played with personal. All the people I just named. Dan, Will, Derek.
What? You coughed in a... Alright, I'm feeding my dad snail right now. But he very much can hear you and he very much agrees.
Oh, what? Hey, what's up?
About Rachel thinking that she's the shit.
Yeah, she's not. She's definitely behind. She's not in the same category as an Xavier, Will, Dan, Danielle Reyes, and Dan Giesling, because none of those 5 players played with personal feelings.
Giesling's the goal player. Come on now.
Yeah, Giesling's the fucking GOAT. Rachel is
really all you need to say about Rachel Riley is I'm a top runner.
Oh no!
I'm more credit for anything than that. It's just ridiculous.
No, but you could also say that crap. You could also say that. You could also say that thing she used to say when she was on the second time. She was like, "Nobody comes between me and my man." That crap she used to say all the time.
Yes.
I couldn't stand her.
Yeah.
I know everybody likes Rachel, but I despise her.
Yeah.
I've never really liked her since the first time around.
I never. Don't do that. I never like passionately disliked her. I just like, I just
of all the
don't
people
care.
They could have brought back, she was about 98 on the list.
Yeah. They also shouldn't have brought back a winner. They should have brought back somebody who was like close to winning.
I would have liked to see a Danielle Reyes if they had brought anybody back, bring her back. She never won.
Or Vanessa Russo.
Yeah, like I never had anything. I never cared for her one way or the other though. I never hated her, but I never loved her either. It was like she would have been fine, but I wouldn't have really cared. Danielle Reyes, I would have been like, all right, interesting. I'm almost wondering if she even wants to do the game again because she's never came back since All-Star version.
I mean, she's played the Traders and she was on Reindeer Games, so it's not like she's quit her reality TV career.
But maybe she doesn't want to do the 3-month grind. Wait, you said Traders. Does Traders take 3 months though? How long is Traders? Takes the film.
Shit.
You said wait. What was the other show she's
That
on?
I don't
besides
know.
Traders?
Let me look that up.
Wait, Traders, and what was the other show?
It was Reindeer Games. It was like a Big
Oh, yeah.
Brother. It was like a Big Brother spinoff. She was also
Oh,
on
yeah, I
like
remember.
BB25 as like a cameo,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and then she played on
But-
Reindeer Games, which was like a
But
short
Reindeer
term.
Games, wasn't that like a month or like 3 weeks or something? What?
That
was it
was
Reindeer-
like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Reindeer
so she
Games.
probably doesn't want to do the 3. Remember, she's like 50. She turned 50 like 2 years ago, so she's like 52. Because her
Yeah.
birthday is literally, I think, either the same day as mine
January.
or the day before. Yeah, it's either the same day as mine or the day before. Because I think my birthday's
no
the 28th. My birthday's the 28th, and I think her birthday's either the same day or the day before mine's. So I would have loved to see her if you're going to bring back a returning player, but I can see her coming back for Big Brother 30 because
Huh.
I think they'll do something big for 30 because it'll be the 30th anniversary, so they'll probably want to do something big. I don't think they'll ever do a winter season of Big Brother because that cast would absolutely suck. If they did an all winter season, that wouldn't really be a great cast. Because if you look at the winners of Big Brother, a lot of them are either hated or they're suck. So I don't think an all winners cast would do well, but I could see a second chance season. A season of people who played the game at least once, but never won. And that's a cast that would do very well. Because there's a lot you
Yeah,
could always
it
put that. You could always
My dad-
put, because there's a lot of players that haven't won that you could put on.
My dad wants to say something.
Yeah, nobody
Sure.
else really seemed to seize on this, but Rachel said something about what she did a few days ago about, oh, you better put a crown on my name. Like,
Wait, she said that?
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah.
You better put a crown on my name.
For what? For going against a stupid cast that season? The
Her-
season that she
her-
won, that cast.
of herself relative to her actual value and worth and purpose is the disconnect is staggering. All right.
Like that's why I'm saying Rachel never changed, and people keep saying Rachel
Okay.
changed. How?
No, Rachel hasn't changed.
But people have been telling me this. I'm like, she hasn't. A leopard don't change their spots.
Yeah, no, she hasn't. She hasn't changed.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I said I've never because I remember when she came on. I don't know if you did you see her original season?
BB12, yeah, but it's been. I don't remember a lot of it, but I do yeah, I have seen it.
Okay. I remember watching it, and I turned on her week 2. I was like, week 2, I turned on her when she became HOH, and she got pissed off at Reagan, who was my favorite that year. I was like, I'm done. She's an idiot. I can't. And I haven't liked her since. Not because she turned on Reagan, but why she turned on him. If somebody's telling you, Ma, if I come to you in the game and I say, hey, Ma, the rest of the house guests are looking at you a certain way. And it's not a positive way. The rest of the house guests think you're kind of bitchy or whatever the word they might be using, right? And I come and tell you that, right? Would you get pissed off at me for telling you that?
I would be pissed
If I
off.
huh? No. If I came to you and told you how the other house guests were looking at you, not me, but how the rest of the house guests perceive you,
Oh,
would you get pissed off at that?
I mean,
Who got pissed off at that?
Rachel, she got pissed off at Reagan when on her initial season, she had gotten pissed off at Reagan because Reagan had came to her and was like, yo, the rest of the house guests are looking at you this way.
Right.
And I forgot what was the word that he used, but it wasn't something positive. And she got pissed off at him for telling her how everybody else was looking at her. Because he was cool with
yeah,
everybody.
I would get pissed off, but I wouldn't direct my anger at Reagan.
Yeah, but she was pissed off at Reagan, though.
But a lot of people do that. That's nothing new. And
Hey,
didn't say hey, how you doing? Didn't didn't Reagan say that they're friends now? He said on.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, they made
recently.
up. I know he's rooting for
Yeah.
her, actually. I believe he's rooting for her.
You know, Cass actually has a point. It's the fact that like her comments, like sometimes her snarky comments are actually deserved, so they don't look like they're as bad as they are.
Yeah, I agree with Cass Watch. Like Cass is unlikable. Like other than Will, really, who am I supposed to like? Tasha, how you feel? Like other than Will, who's really likable
About what?
about this cat?
I like Rachel. I like Will. I did like Ashley for a minute until her nonsense today. I'm like, what are you doing?
What did Ashley do today?
Okay, so you know who the noms are, right?
Yeah.
Ashley is trying to convince Rachel to make it right with Mickey by using the veto on her. And I'm like, Ashley, you're the reason why some of the stuff that Mickey have said had gotten back to Rachel. Like the whole thing about her being on the jury, that she was the first boot for the jury, came from Ashley. The reason why she knew that they were targeting her came from Ashley. Like, you can't be serious. You're saying that your game is because it affects your game, and you know that this person is an ally is targeting another ally. And not only did this person target another ally, she targeted the ally before, Jimmy, and she didn't consult with anybody.
So I'm curious. Could you tell me exactly what made Mickey turn on? Because remember they had that 3-person alliance. So what made, like, how did that whole alliance break up? I'm curious because 2 of them are up there.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about remember Rachel had the alliance with Jimmy, who's obviously gone, Morgan and Mickey. So how did Morgan and Mickey end up on the block?
So they weren't. Well, they were in the alliance. Okay, so you know they were different sides of the house. They were on one side of the house, and Morgan was actually double dipping. She was with the guys, Vince and Zach, and then she was with the girls. Jimmy was with. He was kind of double dipping, but he was
all over the place.
But he was mainly with the. Oh, this guy. He was mainly with the girls. He showed his loyalty to the girls, and so, and him, Jimmy, and
Vince?
Mickey were very close. That's why I was surprised that she would do something like that. It was just out of the blue. She didn't talk to any of her. And actually, the reason why she actually put him up, she's trying to make these reasons up. But Morgan kind of pushed it because Mickey had brought up Vince's name because, Rachel kept bringing up Vince's name because Vince at the time was running the show. And so Morgan brings up Vince's name, and it kind of it made Morgan, kind of she flipped out and was like, "Why don't you put up Jimmy?" And it was a whole thing. So they convinced her to put up Jimmy against her own benefit. Her own, she needed Jimmy for the game. They didn't need Jimmy for the game because they had each other. She didn't have what Morgan had. And so she put up Jimmy and then proceeded to act like a lunatic, like so mean during her HOA. She was like so demanding and, not really talking to her allies. And
because I remember Ashley complaining about that. I remember Ashley was like, why she didn't consult us.
Right. And she was so mean to Ashley, like always talking down to Ashley. But not only was she talking down to Ashley, she was like throwing Ashley's name under the bus to everybody else in the house. So that's why a lot of people like Ava does not like Ashley. And
I didn't know that she didn't like that.
Oh yeah. She Ashley Ava thinks she talks too much, which they all talk too much, including Ava.
Yeah. I'm like, didn't Ava spill some secrets too one time, week 1? I'm like, why is she not liking people?
She throws them out here and there, but like when she should, she does it, and when she shouldn't, she does. So when Ava became the head of household last week, she already had the people that she wanted to put up, but Mickey had kind of took over her HOH, basically, right? And they originally Ava wanted to put up Ashley, so her noms were Vince. Who was this?
Yeah, hello? Yeah, hello?
Me? Oh, sorry. My dad. I painted my dad's.
No, that was me. No, that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Oh no, because
what?
it just mute all of a sudden. That's right.
Okay. Where did I leave off that you heard?
You were saying about Ashley and you were talking about how Morgan had what are you talking about? It was Morgan and
okay. All right. I'll just figure it out. Were you listening to me?
No, I was, but all of
okay.
a sudden it was
Okay. So
you were saying that Ashley was talking too much or whatever?
Well, during Ava's HOH, she wanted to put up Vince. Gosh, what's the second one? I forgot what I said. Vince, Keanu, and Ashley. Because she talked about Ashley, so Mickey talked to Ava about Ashley so bad, Ava did not like her. So she wanted to put her up because she thought she thinks she talks too much. So Mickey was like, "Oh, maybe I don't think you should put up an ally. She's a number for us." But I'm like, "But you're the reason why she doesn't like her in the game, right?" That's one thing. So her and Will had kind of pushed her to put up Zach instead, right? And so as the week had gone on, Mickey was like, they had to ask Mickey, like she told Rachel, you didn't ask me what you wanted, what I wanted to cook, just being very controlling, telling her what she can cook, and just being mean spirited. And so Ashley and Rachel, were kind of complaining about it because, like, they were saying she was starting to get the HOH-itis. And so, even though it wasn't even her HOH anymore, right? And so, towards the end of the week, she started hearing things like Morgan and Mickey are they're targeting her. And so she was like, okay, if they're targeting me, let me go and pick up some allies. So she went to Zach and told Zach that basically Mickey was targeting him, which she was, and that she has people that wants to target him. So and then she also told Keanu, which was a mistake. This was a mistake that she made. She told Keanu about the heavy hitters, and then Keanu went back and told Vince, asked him about it, and Vince went and spreaded it to Morgan and Mickey, and so that's what really made them want to get her out the next week. So that's how that went. But what kind of really started it off was Rachel was annoyed. So Rachel did her and Zach had a punishment that they did together. She got Zach seemed like he was good with her. He was basically, he kind of believed her that Mickey was targeting him because he was told the same thing by Adrian, right? Talking about the 10K. So they didn't get that much sleep because I think their punishment ended like 5 or 6 in the morning. And when Rachel had went into the storage room, Mickey followed her in there and was like trying to get votes for Vince. And I think she was trying to get votes for Vince. And I'm like, why? She was like, just out of control. Like, basically, why are you pushing so hard and you not even on the block? I get it that your allies on the block, but you need to calm down. And not
but
make it look so
Rachel
obvious.
did kind of push hard though for Amy when she did it. So
no, Rachel didn't. Rachel only campaigned for her. This girl, she was just spazzing out. Like, I know I'm gonna be the renown. Oh, my best friends are on the block, trying to get votes for Vince, trying to get votes for Zach. It was just a mess. And she was like, Morgan is a person that she'll want to talk game the whole time she talks to you. It's never about personal, like how you doing today, how you feeling, what's your home life like. Not her. She goes in for game, and she would talk your ear off about game. So people kind of getting tired of it, right? So when she followed Rachel into the storage area, Rachel basically she said was talking about getting votes for Vince or whoever, and asking her who she was thinking about voting for, and she just started saying that, because Vince, he's going to, what did he say? He's always wanted you in jury and all this other stuff. So, that's a trigger for Rachel. Rachel said that I am not going to jury. I'm either going home or I'm going to be in those final 2 seats. And she went straight off on Morgan. Morgan was shocked, picked her face up off the floor, and that's how all this had blew up. That's when they started targeting her hard. At first, it was just talk, but now they were targeting her hard and trying to get the whole house against her if they want HOH for them to put up backdoor Rachel. So she felt that she had to win to protect herself. But Mickey, she's very messy though. Mickey is all over the place. The gameplay this season is atrocious.
it is. That's why I really haven't paid as much attention lately.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, and the thing is, because I've been hearing about Morgan talking game 24/7. I'm like, she's supposed to be a super fan. Does she know you got to form personal connections with people first?
Mm-hmm.
Did she not watch Derek? Did she not watch any of these
She's not
people?
good with that. She's not good with that. She's not good with, certain people are not good with social, and certain people are not good. So everybody has their devices. But she's so adamant about, her social game is just horrible. Period. Oh, who is that? Who gave us some hearts? Patty Bell? It's not Patty LaBelle, is it?
Hello, Patty.
I'm just joking.
Is Patty LaBelle still alive?
Yes, don't say that.
I'm just checking.
So I'm curious, who's the favorite? Who's the number one target to go home this week? Who's Rachel's target and who's the house target? Because
Okay,
it might be two
now
different things.
the house, we don't know because you know why? Rachel did not tell them who she was nominating.
Oh,
She
okay.
didn't tell the house. She didn't even tell her allies.
Oh shit! Oh, that's kind of a mistake. At least not telling your allies, at least.
Yes. But her allies knew that she was being targeted. Hey, Cass. Her allies. So this is my whole thing. Yes, she's playing the game, and you want to go to the long haul, but she can't even trust her allies because even though like Ashley and Will and Ava won't put her up, they have not been honest with her about Mickey saying that she was targeting her. Ashley told her that they were targeting her. And then today she's telling her, I never heard Mickey say that she was targeting you. I have heard Morgan say it, but then she was downstairs with Will and Ava and said, well, Mickey did say that she was targeting her. And I mean, I get why she did what she did. But then you're telling Rachel in her face that she needs to repair it.
What the f?
Yes.
God, Ashley's an idiot.
I'm very disappointed.
What the f? See, I'm not disappointed because I had no faith in these people to begin with anyway. See, I assume everybody has a peanut brain until proven otherwise.
Well,
They have you need to be like me. Just come to the dark side.
They do have a peanut brain, I have to say. No offense. Only a peanut brain gameplay wise, not in real life.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like God, these people are so terrible. God, how is the cast so unlikable?
It's I don't know. It's very very concerning.
Put it this way. When I have to root for Keanu to stay for entertainment reasons, your cast sucks.
I was rooting for him too. I think a
Like,
lot of people were rooting for him, and he's so. I wish if he wasn't so delusional, this would be so great. But because he believes Vince so much, it's very disheartening. It's like hard to even watch.
So basically, so if he won HOH, it would basically be Vince running it, right?
Possibly, but he has some decent reads because he sees Morgan and Mickey, and he was like, Morgan and Mickey are doing this, that, and the other, and he's right. So he has some decent reads, very small. The reads that he is delusional about is the things that's surrounding Vince. He thinks that Vince is this upstanding, and I like Vince. I like the way he plays until he started like all this crybaby stuff. I don't like that. It annoys me. I'm like, stand up. You are a villain this season and you're likable, but now because you're doing all this crying and whining, it's annoying. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can't stand the crying shit when people do that.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's annoying. So it kind of turned me off on him. But other than that, I like Vince. I think he is a good villain. But Keanu thinks, even though he's lied to Keanu, and Keanu knows he's lied to him, he's still, at first he got mad at him, but now it's like he just believes everything that Vince says. And he tells Rachel that she doesn't have a good grasp on the game.
How is he of all people going to say that? That's like you talk about the pot literally calling the kettle black. Like, come on. That's
it's like, so now him and Rachel have a final 2, but I don't know if she's gonna keep to it because he talks too much. She told him she's teaching him Big Brother 101, and it's a shame that they have put her in a season like this because she doesn't have anyone to feed off of, get bounce ideas off of,
You
because
see, I think
the cast
yeah.
is delusional.
You see, but here's the thing, though. Maybe they put her on this cast because they actually wanted her to win. This is a BB19 situation where it was like they clearly want the veteran to get to the end, so they put the dumbest cast possible.
Yeah, but I don't even think that I don't think she might make it because the whole house is against her.
Oh.
Even the ones that are like Keanu, he's not targeting her, but he doesn't realize that him telling Vince all this stuff is ruining her game. Because he doesn't know that Vince is sharing all this information.
God, Keanu got to be one of the dumbest people I've ever seen in a goddamn game.
Hey, Ed.
Oh, what's up, Ed? Oh, I didn't know he was in chat.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Could you tell me what is going on with the guy who's going to star in a future episode of Dateline? Riley. That dude looked like he's going to star in a future episode of Dateline. Like, I saw something somebody posted in the Discord where it said, where she said she wanted to slow things down or whatever, and he looked like he wanted to cry.
Yeah. He is a bit. I don't know what happened to Tasha, but Riley is, or unless.
Sorry about that.
All right, I don't think that's my connection. Okay. Yeah, but Riley scares me.
Well, future episode of Dateline.
But I didn't know this. Her mom passed away, and so now I understand why she gravitated towards this love bombing person. And it's very it is scary because he is turning he's in the house. This is what Jimmy has said. Jimmy was like, he didn't know all this stuff. All the people hated Riley. Well, I don't hate him. I just think he's strange. But Jimmy was saying that everybody in the house loves Riley because Riley, he changed he's basically a chameleon. He is one person, like the one that has the anger, that's him, but he camouflages that so everybody in the house thinks that he's such a nice guy, but he's not. Allegedly.
Nice God.
So it's all a facade. So so when Rachel's like, oh, they're just like Brendan and her, she doesn't know that this guy is, kind of ick. You know what I'm saying? Because he portrays like he's this nice person to her and to the cast.
So he's basically a chameleon, pretty much.
Yeah. So Jimmy was like, we thought he was going to win America's Favorite Player because he's so liked in the house. And we thought you saw what we saw. But now we understand. I understand why people, basically is turned off by Riley. And see, Catherine is the only person that really sees him, a snippet of who he is. But she's so, I don't know, because I feel like part of it is that she has somebody to go through the game with that is protecting her. I don't think that she likes him the way that he talks about getting married.
Wait, he actually said getting married?
Yeah, he was like, after the show, I'm gonna marry you and we're gonna be
what
together
forever.
That's why she was like, I think we need to slow down or whatever she said to him. That was the reason why.
Yeah, that's a nice little thing. We're over.
Yeah, he's doing too much. And then he started crying. That manipulation cry. trying to be manipulative, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And it's like she's tiptoeing around him because she doesn't want to get him mad, and it's like it's just, oh, gosh.
Like, put it this way: is there ever a time a woman says we need to take it slow, and that doesn't mean break up? Like,
Yeah, but
like,
when you're a person that is, somebody said, wait, okay, I said that Cat is in danger. Yes. Blink once if you need some help.
getting there. I can't believe he actually said this. Even Brendan didn't even say this to Rachel when they played. Oh my god!
You said
I don't
even
remember
Brendan said what?
I said, I don't even think, did Brendan even talk about marriage with Rachel when they first came on? Because I don't remember.
Oh, I haven't seen that season, but I'm going to watch it after this season.
Like,
I'm going to watch both.
What?
I don't know, but it's just, I just feel for her. And I'm not even a Catherine fan, but she shouldn't have to endure something like that.
She's probably like, this guy's a freaking lunatic. She probably can't. Like, she better hope he doesn't even know what state she's in. Or then again, he'll probably know
I hope she did not tell him.
But then again, he'll automatically know because they always reveal what state you're from when they reveal the cast. So he'll know what state.
Oh, well, he can know what state, but he don't need to know where she lives.
He'll know the city too because they usually mention like, all right, you're from such and such, Kansas or whatever it is. They usually reveal.
She was like, "So, you think that we'll make it when we get out of here or something?" She said, and he was like, "Why would you say that?"
Wait, we'll make it. Have they been kissed?
Wait a minute. She might not. Yeah, they kiss. But he's trying to get in her. Yeah, he's trying to get in her untouchables.
Oh, okay.
Wink, wink, and
she's trying to get
like
in the cookie
holding. Yeah, she's telling him, no, I'm not trying to do that, right? And he's like pressuring her into getting her cookies. Yes, untouchables. And Riley thinks he's slick. He's trying to get the cookie, throwing out all these love bombing. I love you. We're gonna be together forever, just so he can get the cookie. And then when he gets the cookie, you know what they do? They run.
Hey, this guy's worse than I thought. And y'all wonder why I wanted this guy off the show because I had him on my team, and I wanted this guy off. Like,
yeah, should have joined Discord earlier, so you could have gotten better draft picks.
Yeah.
See,
it says, what are you expecting from Rachel HOA? She already did a noms, Ed. She nominated, who she nominated? Mickey, Morgan, and Vince.
Oh, so I'm curious then. Since you said Keanu's a big Vince guy, and he's practically been the king of the veto this season. Mm-hmm. What if he wins veto and takes Vince off? Does he take Vince off if he wins veto?
I don't know because him and Rachel, he said Rachel is his number one. So I'm not for sure if he is. He's not even mad that he's on the block. So I don't know. I think Rachel is waiting to see who wins the veto to see what she wants to do. But I'm assuming that she probably wants to keep it the same. But she says she has a plan. So, and she said she wanted to blow up stuff. So,
Well, that's the one thing about
she has nobody. She's playing old school BB. You saw Danielle Reyes tweet. She was like, "Go ahead, Rachel. Show them how old school BB do it."
Yeah, that was how old school. Yeah, old school BB was. Old school BB was HOH. I'm gonna do
her back is up against the wall. So.
It's like old school BB.
It says this is often causing. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Uh-oh.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. on that anymore. I can't.
Can you get? Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
But
Now we
I
could hear you.
can.
Oh,
Now I can.
sorry. But
No.
yeah, so I mean, Rachel is doing the thing. I mean, Taryn, of course, found some mistakes that she's made, but I mean, and people are allowed to make mistakes. It's not going to be 100%, you know. So we'll see what she does because she seems like she has something up her sleeve. I think at this point that she is playing like she is not going to make it, and so I think this is part of the because I'm trying to figure out who does she have, you know, because Kelly's spilling her secrets. Keanu, she has Keanu, and it's like she doesn't have much to work with, and which is a shame. And the fact that Keanu is a fan of hers, he really likes Rachel, but he doesn't realize that him talking so much is ruining his and her game.
Like the one thing I will say about a Rachel H, even though I can't stand her, the one positive
Shame on you.
is that, huh?
Nothing.
Shame on me.
No.
Hey, Ava. I mean, Ma doesn't like her either.
Who doesn't?
Ma doesn't like her either.
I've been so thrown under the bus.
Ma, you do not like Rachel Riley? The queen?
She's a little
She's
bit
not
of
the queen.
full of herself.
The queen?
She ain't no
So
queen.
What?
Daniel
Oh
Reyes
my
is Daniel Reyes is the queen of these.
I mean,
Not her.
excuse me.
Hey,
Rachel Riley had she just tied for the most HOHs in a career, BB career. So don't tell me that Rachel Riley is full of herself because she is all of that. Okay.
Man, he still ain't better than Daniel Reyes though. I still go Daniel Reyes.
How many HOHs and POVs
Well,
have
you see,
Daniel
was
won?
never. You see, Daniel
It
was never
doesn't
about
matter.
her. Her
Okay,
game was
then.
always more about the strategic part.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, you have Rachel playing strategic now. Her early career was about physical. Now she's older and wiser, and she's playing strategic. But she's playing with these newbies that are just terrible.
Like this season, oh god, it's like somebody save me from this atrocity of a season. Can we just end the season already, please?
I heard though that the alumni they're going in on the cast though, for real. That's what
Evil Dick hates it. Evil Dick can't stand this cast.
Well,
If you
Evil
look at
Dick
this.
is a weirdo.
Well,
I've
then again, he
seen
hasn't
his
liked any
tweets.
season for the past couple seasons.
I've seen his tweets, and he's a mean-spirited. He's a mean man.
I heard he's been going off lately, apparently on Leah. Him and Leah been
Why?
going.
Leah's not even in the on the cast.
No,
this
Leah from
season.
last year. Because I don't know.
Why?
I don't know how the feud started apparently, but they had a feud going. I saw something a couple days ago where he said literally anything is more interesting. He feels Leah, I think, is more annoying than Jen from his season. Like I think he hates
didn't see Evil Dick season.
Oh, Evil Dick. Oh, like Jen was a girl. There was a girl named Jen, and on his season, she was famous for literally, when they reveal the cast, like the cast photos that be on the wall. When everybody
Wait just a minute, MILF man. Let me just address this. Ed, I need you to go back and look at Rachel's season 12 and season 13, and then you make your decision. You are a fan, whether you like it or not. Okay, go ahead, MILF man.
Sure. There was a girl named Jen. There was a girl named Jen on her season. I mean, on his season, where she was famous for multiple things, but one of the things she was famous for was when they had, and they never shown this on Big Brother before. This is the only time they've done this. when the cast photos get put on the wall and everybody sees their photo for the first time, she started crying. She started crying because she hated her photo.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really like I don't like whining and I don't like crying. So if that is your strategy in the game, that would drive me nuts and I probably would put you on the
that
block.
wasn't her strategy. That was just her.
Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah. So it's like all I know is I saw something where Leah had tweeted out something that was let's just say she tweeted out something that retweeted something that somebody said where the person put the N-word with the ER.
Oh, that's not
and
nice.
She tweeted, and she retweeted it. So I don't know if that's what started it.
Wait a minute. Who retweeted the ER?
Leah from last season.
Leah retweeted something with the ER?
Yes.
And Evil Dick had went in on her?
I know he's been going in on her. I don't know if that's the reason, but he's been going in on her. I can't quite remember. I did see it. Because it was some chick who said it. I guess she's friends with some girl or whatever. And she retweeted, and the girl used the N-word a bunch of times in different tweets with the ER. And Leah retweeted it and said, "You go, girl," I believe is what she said in the tweet.
Oh,
something like that. She retweeted it.
Oh no, that's
and
not
then
nice.
Evil Dick talked about how irrelevant she was on her season last year.
So Ed put up. He said she was irrelevant. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he literally said his farts, I think, was more relevant than she was, or something like that.
Oh,
he literally said that's how irrelevant she was on her. He started naming a list of things.
Evil Dick's farts again.
Yes, he literally started naming a bunch of stuff that was more relevant than Leah.
So
and it would be like the dumbest stuff.
Ed put in Jen Johnson is his fave. Is this the same Jen Johnson you talked about on
Jen. Yes, Jen.
Ed, take it back.
Smoking.
Ed, take it back.
Jen was hilarious. Look, it gets better too. When she won HOH, right? If you go back to that season, she won, I think it was week 2. Yeah, week 2. She won the week 2 HOH. If you go back to that episode and you could look it up, right? Go back to when they do like the HOH, who wants to see my HOH room build nonsense. And she literally took down a photo. I think she took down a photo of either herself or her mom. It might have been her mom's photo. A photo of her mom, because she didn't like the way the photo looked. She didn't like the way the person looked in the photo and thought it was ugly. It took it down.
Oh, the woman used to.
No, Jen.
Okay.
Yeah. The woman was a nut. They covered her in the local paper over here, the New York Post. That's how much of a nut she was. She used to piss the other house. She used to piss the other house guests off because she used to always wear like she was very voluptuous, you could say. And she would wear these bikinis that showed off her body, and the cast hated her for it. They despised her. Because they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't like her wearing. They didn't like her showing off what she got. She wasn't wearing a thong or anything, but she was wearing bikinis that showed a lot of cleavage, and they used to hate it.
But Ed, you cannot have Jen as your fave. Rachel Riley, the redhead, should be your fave. I'm putting it out in the universe. So tomorrow, Ed is gonna say, you know what?
No, Jen was smoking hot. She might be the hottest one in the history.
Jen is Jen. And he said her mom. Ed, take that back.
I think it might have been her mom. I'm not. It was something about her mom. I remember it being. It might have been a photo. Or I think it was a photo of her mom she didn't like and took it down. It was some photo she took down that they gave her in her HOH room that she did not like, and she took it down.
She was wearing a red leotard.
Oh. Yeah, she did. Oh, that was because of a punishment. So she's the only person that ever had to that wore it, that made it like she loved wearing it. She was. You know how everybody gets the outfit and they hate it and they're pissed off. She wore that shit with pride. She wore it like she was going out to the club.
Oh.
Like she wore that shit with the utmost confidence when she wore it. She didn't mind. I'm surprised she didn't wear it after the punishment was finished.
So, did she go to the jury or was she?
Yeah, she was in jury. She actually took
okay.
Evil Dick cigarettes, I think, once, and I think she like freaking poured water all over it and destroyed all the cigarettes. Because she was the one person that year who was not scared of Evil Dick. She did not give a shit. Like she didn't like Evil Dick,
She
and
went
she was
on to
not
be a
afraid to let
life
him know.
coach.
No, she was a real
That's
estate
very
agent.
interesting.
No, she wasn't life. She was she does real estate. Because she was when she got on the show, she was a like a babysitter pretty much. And then she was like a babysitter in like Beverly Hills for like I guess rich people, I guess. She was like a babysitter or whatever in like Beverly Hills. And the last I heard of her a few years ago, she was doing real estate. Because I just decided to because normally I don't look up house guests, but I just decided to look her up one day because I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw she was doing real estate.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. I know she came on an episode of House Crashers once. I caught her on an episode of House Crashers. And stuff. Where apparently I think she's friends with that girl from season 14. If you watch season 14.
I haven't watched. Oh, season 14. That's Dan's season, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I
Ian won that season, but Dan was on. That was the Dan's funeral season.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was what was the girl that was making up with Frank that year? Ashley. She's friends with Ashley because Ashley was also on the episode. Okay. So I realized they were friends. So that might have been how Ashley got on Big Brother. I wouldn't be surprised.
I guess.
You see, Ed realizes a beautiful woman when he sees one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jen was smoking hot. She's top 5. For me, when it comes to best looking, she's top 5.
Interesting.
She used to wear like outfits that would say like Jen-tastic. Or she just used to piss out, so they just hated her.
Mom, where's this cat at the bottom of your screen?
This what?
There's a cat.
There's a cat?
Underneath StreamYard.
There is.
There is?
Looks here at the bottom of the screen.
No, I don't see it on my screen.
I don't see a cat.
There's a cat.
There's a cat?
Yeah. It looked like a cat.
Nah, that was Dan's season. I don't count that as Ian's season. That jury was corrupt.
Where do you
How's
see
it corrupt? They Dan was running the house, but he really he manipulated all the players and they didn't like it.
Yeah, but that's why he should have won. He played the best game. But even the jury, even Brittany admitted practically the jury was corrupted. Because she literally, they did it. Here's the thing. She literally, like, they did a, what do you call it? The anniversary of Dan's funeral a few years ago. It was like the 10-year anniversary. Mm-hmm. And they recapped it on, I forgot what was the site. But they recapped it and they interviewed the people that was in the house. Mm-hmm. Chef Joe, who was in the jury, who was the first member of the jury.
Yeah, I remember Chef Joe.
Yeah, he literally said Dan deserved to win. We were all just pissed off at Dan.
I know, they were pissed off.
But he's the only one that admitted to screwing over, to basically being bitter. Everybody,
they were saying it when they were younger. That they, at the time, they were saying that they didn't want to vote for Dan because he lied. He was a liar.
Yeah, and then I remember Brittany literally said that she knew Dan wasn't going to win when she was in jury, and she was the third member of the jury. So she said she knew Dan had no chance of winning. And Ian said he knew he was picking Dan for finals. After Dan's funeral, he knew he was picking him. Because he said...
Who was the one that he had bribed? Remember they had went out to